What's up everyone, my name is Marie, welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video, I'm back with another one pack only build, and today we're covering seasons. So seasons did not come with a new world, however it did come with like the game-changing feature of seasons. So that was definitely a game changer, and in my opinion, I feel like seasons is the most important pack to own. I think, like, if you were to ask me if you were gonna buy only one expansion pack and you were gonna ask me which one you should go ahead and buy, I would definitely say seasons, because it adds so much gameplay wise. I mean, it literally adds the seasons, it adds holidays. It originally also added the calendar, but I think that the calendar is a base game feature these days, which is actually quite nice because the calendar is a really good feature to have. And I feel like it should not be restricted to just seasons, because if you don't have seasons, you're also going to have events in your game. You're going to have birthdays. You're going to have specific events, like maybe from different packs, or maybe you want to go ahead and plan, like, I don't know, a wedding or something else, like a party, what have you. So I feel like the calendar definitely should not be restricted to only seasons. However, initially seasons did come with that specific feature. So that was really nice. And then it did not come with a world, like I already said, which was a little bit disappointing. I remember when I got seasons, like that was back when I wasn't really big on like the Sims community, like online. I didn't really watch any like YouTube videos back then. Like I hadn't really discovered the whole Sims, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, that whole online world. I hadn't discovered it back then. I don't know why. I was a way more casual player back then when seasons first came out. So I remember buying it and being so excited about it. I didn't really read anything about it. I did not know what exactly it came with other than seasons. And I was kind of low-key expecting a world back then, I think. So I was a little bit disappointed when I found out that it didn't come with a world. However, I completely understand it because it comes with seasons. So that in itself is like a huge feature. So yeah, a world would have been nice. However, the base game worlds work perfectly fine, and it adds a lot to the already existing base game worlds. It adds seasons. It gives each world their own specific climate, if you will. So yeah, it adds a lot to the already existing worlds. So I completely get it. Also, it probably would be just too expensive, or just they probably wouldn't have the budget or the time or whatever to add a world to this pack because it already comes with so much. So, but yeah, that was just a little rant from like way back when this pack first came out. And I really love seasons. Like I said, I feel like it's the most important expansion pack, in my opinion. It adds a lot and it's just really good. And I love the build and buy items. Seasons came with a gardening career and with a lot of outdoor activities, if you will, like a lot of gardening activities. It came with a bee, what's that called? Like the beehive or the bee box. I never really know what to call it. It came with patchy. It came with a whole bunch of planters, I believe. The flower arranging table, I believe, also came with seasons. And that is why I decided to build a little gardener's dream home for this one pack only build. So it's a craftsman style type home, as you can tell by the exterior, probably, because that is just what the seasons built by items remind me of. The interior, like the furniture items, are a little bit more on the modern side of things, but like the windows and doors definitely remind me of craftsman type homes. So that is what I tried to kind of build. And I think it turned out really cute. The house is quite small. That being said though, it is more spacious than you would think. I feel like, because the second floor is definitely very small. The house comes with, or I gave it, like 2 very, very small bedrooms. Like, don't get me wrong, the bedrooms are nice, but they're really, really, really small. And the ground floor is a little bit more on the spacious side. And that's also because, as you can probably tell, I added a full-on sunroom because this is a gardener's dream home. So I feel like I needed to put a sunroom. However, if you wanted to actually turn this house into a more family-oriented little house. I mean, it is very family-oriented as it is, but I was just thinking of a single parent and then their twin kids, like they're twins. So we have two very small bedrooms and the quote-unquote master bedroom, which is the exact same size as the kids' bedroom, does have a double bed, but it is up against the wall. So I was definitely picturing a single parent. However, if scooting works for you, then you could have two parents living in this house, and then the kids' bedroom is a shared bedroom. I placed bunk beds in there because we do have bunk beds in the base game, so that is really nice. So yeah, I furnished this house with 3 Sims in mind. You could potentially make it for 4 Sims the way it is. However, you could very easily turn it into a little bit of a more family-oriented little house by turning the sunroom into a master bedroom, for example. You might want to change up the window situation a little bit for that one, but you could very easily turn that one into a larger bedroom and then have 2 smaller kids' bedrooms upstairs. And then that way you could even make this house for 6 Sims if you wanted to. If you were to make like 2 shared kids' bedrooms, then you could very easily have this house be for 6 Sims and it would be completely fine because the ground floor is pretty spacious. We have a pretty large kitchen. It's a pretty good size. We have a nice open living/dining area as well with a nice fireplace, and it's just very cozy in here. And I love the Seasons furniture pieces. Like I said, they are a little bit more on the modern side of things. They're also furniture pieces that you can very easily use as outdoor furniture. However, they also look really good inside. So it came with 2 different sets of couches, and I think both those sets are also in the outdoor furniture section of the catalog. So they are meant as outdoor furniture sets that you can also use indoors. I think that's kind of the feeling that I get when I look at these items. But yeah, I use them inside, or at least I used one set of the couches inside and then another set outdoors as well. And for the color scheme, I wanted this house to be a little bit more on the modern side, however, not too modern. So I really wanted to give it a little bit of a renovated look and feel because, like I said, the furniture pieces in this pack are quite modern in a way. So yeah, I really wanted to see if I could make that work in this little house without making it too modern. And I feel like I succeeded, and I was really inspired to play around with colors. So as you can see, I placed 2 little love seats in the living area in this bright green swatch that I don't think I have ever used. Well, maybe I have, but more so for outdoor furniture, like for patio furniture, not on the inside of a house. I don't think I've ever used this swatch, but I really, really like it. I think it's very, very cute. And then especially for a gardener, like they're pretty much just obsessed with outdoor living, if you will. Like they're very outdoorsy. They love gardening. Obviously, they love being outside. So I feel like this green swatch for the living area made sense, and I just think it turned out really cute. And then we have a nice large glass dining table. This is actually one of my favorite dining tables from the whole game, like all the packs together. I use this dining table a lot. It is a larger one, so I only use it when I have the space for it. But when I don't have the space for it, I usually always end up using it on the back porch or something. Like it's in a lot of my builds. I love this glass table. I think it's so good. The same goes for the chairs. I use these chairs a lot, like the dining chairs. I think they're so beautiful. Like Seasons comes with a whole bunch of my personal favorite items, like my staples. So I did not have a difficult time furnishing this house with just base game and Seasons because, well, like I said, Seasons comes with a lot of my staples. So I really love this pack. I just had so much fun. And then especially adding this little sunroom, I feel like was so cute because Seasons did come with the gardening career. So I was definitely imagining the parent of the house being a gardener. They are in the gardening career. They could also be like a freelance gardener, I think. But yeah, I was definitely picturing them in the gardening career. And then they also do a lot of gardening at home. So I love the backyard for this house as well. It's not a very closed off backyard. Like I did not end up placing a fence or anything. It's a very open backyard, but I did place a lot of activities. I placed the beehive or the bee box. I placed a lot of planters and some like fruit trees already in them. And then I placed the swing set because that's another feature or item that came with this pack was the swing set. Then we got another swing set later on with the Solani pack. What's it called? Island Living. We got another swing set, but yeah, Seasons came with the first one, and I don't really use that one a lot because it does come in a lot of very bright swatches, also in a solid white and a solid black. But it also comes in a lot of brighter swatches. So whenever I do end up placing a swing set in a backyard for one of my builds, I usually go for the one from Solani, from Island Living. But for this one, since I only had Seasons installed, I really could only use that one. So, but yeah, it really worked. I really like that one as well. So it was nice to use that one for a change. And then I also placed the Monkey Jungle bars because, like I said, for the storyline, I was imagining a single parent who is obviously a gardener, and they spend a lot of their time outdoors. They're very outdoorsy. And then I feel like they have twins, a set of twins, 2 kids, and they are also very, very outdoorsy. They love spending time outside. They love being outside whenever their parent is outside, like working in the garden. The kids are probably just playing like either on the swing set or on the Monkey Jungle bars. It's just a very, very outdoorsy type family. And I just thought that that was so cute. For the parent, I wasn't sure if it was going to be a mom or a dad or what have you. It really doesn't matter. I didn't really think about any genders for this specific house, but I love how this little home came together. I was struggling a little bit with the kitchen because I personally do not really like the base game kitchen counters. I mean, I do like the ones that I used for this house in this swatch. I think that this is my favorite base game counter. But yeah, sometimes it's just a little bit difficult to use. And I was actually looking for something a little bit more updated for this house, but then the more modern base game countertops are way too modern. And then we also have the more industrial looking ones, but that wasn't really the vibe either. So I went with these very basic base game counters. And I think in the end, it actually looks really, really nice. It just looks like the kitchen has not really been updated recently, but the bathrooms have, for example, because the bathroom set, as you can tell, is definitely more on the modern side of things. I love this bathroom set. I don't really ever use it. I mean, I use the sink from time to time, but not so much the rest. Like sometimes I will, and then when I do, I usually go for a full-on Seasons bathroom set for that specific build because I feel like as much as I like the bathroom set from Seasons, I feel like it's a little bit difficult to combine with different like plumbing items from other packs, if you will. So yeah, I just feel like it's a little bit difficult to combine. So that's why I usually go for a full-on Seasons bathroom if I pick one of the items. For example, I never use the toilet either, but yeah, for this one I did, and I really love how the bathrooms turn out. We have a downstairs bathroom and also one upstairs. I don't think I actually recorded that one. Maybe I did. I don't remember, but we'll see in a second, I guess. But here you can see the little flower arranging table that I placed in the, what's it called? The sunroom. And I love this activity. I initially thought that for some reason I thought it came with Get Together, but it actually came with Seasons. I mean, obviously, because that makes way more sense. But in my mind, it came with Get Together. So I was very happy to actually load into my game with only Seasons installed. And then I saw that item and I was like, oh, that's great. I can use it in my sunroom. So that was really nice. And then for the parents' bedroom, here you can see the parents' bedroom with a double bed up against the wall. It's a very small little bedroom, but I use these furniture, like these bedroom sets, a lot. Like I said, Seasons comes with a lot of my staples. So yeah, I was not having a difficult time furnishing this one. I love this bed. I love this dresser. I love this mirror. The same goes for that mirror. For some reason in my mind, that mirror came with Get Famous, but it didn't. It came with Seasons, and I don't know why in my mind, it came with Get Together or Get Famous, because it's not a Get Famous looking item. Like it doesn't fit in with any of the furniture sets from that pack. So I don't know why, but in my mind, I guess we have so many packs these days that in my mind, everything just kind of, it's a little bit of a mush in there. Like everything is just kind of merged together, if you will. So sometimes I just don't really remember it correctly. But here you can see, here we have the kids' bedroom. I placed a bunk bed in here, and this bedroom is very cramped. I did have to shuffle around the furniture a little bit. The way I placed it in the speed build, it didn't work. It was blocking the ladder for the tub bunk. So I needed to shuffle around the furniture items a little bit, but then in the end, it actually worked out. So I will show you what it ended up looking like in here in the little tour portion of this video. But I really love how this bathroom or bedroom came together. It's very, very colorful. We have a lot of toys in there. We have a crafting table in there, which is nice. And then I actually did record the upstairs bathroom. It's very similar to the one downstairs. It's very small, but this one has a shower. The one downstairs only has a tub, and then this one has a shower. So we have a shower as well as a tub in this house, which I thought was nice. I don't really ever do bathrooms with just a tub, but for the sake of using as many items from this pack as I possibly could, I decided to do it for this house so that I could use the tub from this pack, and I think it was a good decision. And then we are moving on to the backyard. I love this back porch. It's quite spacious, and here you can see I placed the another furniture set from Seasons on the back porch in a purple swatch. I did place a couple of purple little details throughout this house. So yeah, I decided to go for the purple swatch for this this furniture set. And then for the rest of the back porch, I just placed a bunch of, or a couple of planters. And then I wanted there to be a couple more skill building items. So I placed down a chess table as well as an easel so that this house is very nice and usable for gameplay, I feel like. And it's probably very easy to download for a lot of you guys because it only uses base game and Seasons. And I feel like Seasons is a very popular pack. So if you have Seasons, you're good to go and you won't miss any items. I initially actually placed a little candle from the free holiday pack in this build, but then I decided, you know what, I might as well just swap it out for something from base game or Seasons so that if you don't have the free holiday pack, I mean, it's free. So if you don't have it, I highly suggest you go ahead and download it because it comes with a lot of very cute little holiday related items. So you could definitely go ahead and download that. But yeah, I decided to just replace it for something from Seasons so that on the gallery, it literally says that this build uses only Seasons. So yeah, that makes it very easy for you to download and very easy for you to use. But here you can see for the rest of the backyard, I just placed a bunch of planters and a little picnic table as well as a swing set and the monkey jungle bars. And then I just did a little bit of additional landscaping. And yeah, I feel like this house turned out really cute. So definitely let me know what you think of this build. And also let me know what you would like to see for my next one pack only build, which is the pack that came after Seasons, which from the top of my mind, I think is Get Famous, isn't it? Yeah, it's Get Famous. I had to look it up for a second, but let me know what you would like to see for Get Famous. And now let's just jump right into the game and I'll show you the house in real time. So here we have the little house in the game. For some reason, it just really screams gardener to me, which makes sense because it's the type of sim that I built it for, but I just really love this style of house for a gardener. I just feel like it makes sense. So over here we have the backyard, and this one is packed full of activities. We have a whole bunch of planters. We have Patchy back here. We have the bees and the water balloon bucket, the swing set and the monkey jungle bars, as you can see. And then we have a bunch of skill building items on the back porch as well. The chess table and an easel. So that is really nice. And then also a nice seating area over here, which is just very cozy. But then back to the front of the house. So we have this teeny tiny little front porch, and then we enter into the entryway, obviously, which I actually turn into a little office space. As you can see, I placed a desk in here. I initially placed a little couch, but it didn't really add anything to the house. And then I also later on realized that I did not really have the space for a desk anywhere. So I decided, you know what, I might as well just place one in the entryway and have it be a little bit of a more functional space that way. And then over here we have a coat rack and also a little umbrella rack, which you would definitely need if you have Seasons. Then through this archway, we have the open dining / living area. I really like this one color scheme wise. I love this green color of the couches combined with this richer, darker purple color. I just think it's a very good combo. We have a little fireplace in here, as you can see, and a few of these very cute little cards. And then yeah, this large dining table with some knickknacks on it and a functional bookcase as well. And then through this archway, we have the sunroom. I really like the sunroom. So we have the flower arranging table in here, and then obviously just a bunch of planters, which is very nice. nice. If you want to have specific flowers or plants year round, then you can plant them indoors and then you should be fine. And then over here on this side, we have the very spacious kitchen. I actually really like how this one came out. It's not too crazy cluttered. However, it does still look very lived in my opinion. So we have this nice kitchen island as well. And then yeah, just some knickknacks on the countertops. And then in the corner over here, we have little decoration boxes because obviously seasons also came with holidays and you need decorations for that. So I placed the decoration boxes in the kitchen. And then off of the kitchen, we have the downstairs hall bathroom. So this one has a tub, as you can see, no shower, and then a sink and a toilet. So yeah, it's a very basic bathroom, but still very nice. And then upstairs, we have the teeny tiny little landing where I literally did not place anything because it's just too small. And then over here on this side, we have the quote unquote master bedroom. It's really small, but yeah, it's still very nice. So they have a double bed and their dresser over here, and then a little mirror in the corner. And that is basically everything I could fit in here. And then across the hall, we have the kids' bedroom. So as you can see, I needed to shuffle around these items a little bit, but now everything is nice and functional. So they have their little play corner over here, and then their crafting table and their bunk beds, obviously. So it's a nice and simple bedroom for two kids. And then at the end of the hall, we have the upstairs bathroom that I was just playtesting, as you can see, because we have my sim in here. But yeah, this one does have a shower, and for the rest, it's very similar to the bathroom downstairs. It's basically the same, just in a little bit of a different layout, and this one has a shower instead of a tub. But that is basically it for this house. So this gardener's dream home is up on the gallery. It comes in at just over 83,000 simoleons, and it literally only uses seasons, as you can see. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and I built it on a 30 by 20 in Newcrest. So if you want to place it in your game, then that's where it could go perfectly. But that is actually it for this video. So I really hope that you enjoyed this build. You can obviously go ahead and download it off the gallery like I just showed you. My username on the gallery is Simmarysims. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram if you'd like. My username on there is Simmarysims as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, feel free to do so. And if you want to be notified of every single time I upload a video, just click that little bell icon and you should be fine. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!